It's 9:30.
Hi, all right, welcome. Thank you for coming to today's class. This is a little bit different for me. Usually I am looking at a room full of people, so just bear with me for a little bit. First, we're going to go ahead and open two browsers. One is for kwconnect.com and the other is for agent.kw.com. One is your command and one is your connect. And I'm going to put up on the screen what those websites are real quick. I am going to introduce myself. I'm Dana Buttz. I'm the Marketing and Technology Director here at Keller Williams Academy. This is a very open and active training. So if you have questions, please feel free to stop me and ask. If it's something that's specific to your situation, we can address that after class. Usually your questions help the whole class benefit. So please speak up if you're wondering about something or if I'm going too fast. Okay, but I'm going to go off screen and we'll get started. All right.
And Dana, I had a meeting out at Window Rock this morning, and I'm on my cell phone, so I may be in and out of service. I'm heading back to Gallup right now, but
no problem, no problem. That's fine. We can always, I'll post these slides later if you want to go back through it when you get to your desk. I'll post
okay.
my, and I'll show you what that means. Okay, first, I'm going to come over here and I want to show you what the two screens look like. No, stop share. Hi.
Nope.
Okay. So they're seeing this?
No, they're seeing this.
Okay.
So wherever this dot is what it's.
Okay, sorry guys. All right, so the first screen browser you're going to open if you're at your computers is this kwconnect.com, not the profile, just kwconnect, and you should be seeing this home screen when you log in. We're going to do a little activity first. Let me know if I'm going too quick. We're going to come up to calendar. Does everybody see this calendar right here? I'll wait till you log in, give you a couple minutes. So we're going to click calendar. Now Jake has his set up just for his market center, so it's all red. When you're first opening your calendar, you might see something a lot more jumbled, like, yeah. So if you go to advanced filter, you'll need to uncheck all of these other ones so that just my market center is checked. Got that, just my market center. And then when you have just my market center checked, you click apply filter. That should filter out everything except for our market center events. Sometimes it does have a little lag in what you're seeing. You might still be seeing everyone's events. If that's the case, you can just come up to here to where it says city, state, and zip code and type our zip code or your market center zip code. Right now you're going to do our 87109. I'm trying not to go too quick, and you click search. And then you can see the class comes up right here, Command Level 1 Zoom Call. That's where you're at. Have I lost anybody yet? Okay. Command Level 1 Zoom Call. If you click on that, then we're just going to click this red attend button. Eventually, I'd love to see everybody using this as a way to log into classes and not having to sign in manually, since we are a tech company after all. So if you click attend, the other really cool thing about this is you can go ahead and schedule out your training in advance. So you can find the classes that you want to go to, click attend, and then you can export it to your Google Calendar or your iCalendar. And we know as realtors, we need lots of reminders because we have so much going on. So I have to have everything on the calendar. Because if it's not on our calendar, it doesn't exist. Thank you, Jake. All right, so that's Connect. The other thing I want to show you about Connect is this is where you find all of your training videos. If you do not have access to me or if you're wanting to learn more at home, I won't go too much into this right now, but this will eventually replace mykw.kw.com. There's only a few things left on the other side, so get used to going here for all of your resources, and we'll go through that a little bit more later. All right, and if I went too fast, just remember you can come back here later. I'm going to post the slides. It has instructions for what we're looking at. So real quick, let me go over. This is my first time Zooming, you guys, so bear with me. I want this.
Okay, so click up here. Click share. That button. And then YouTube. Share.
Oh, okay. Jake's helping me figure this out. All right. So now we're on this screen. Yay! I got it. All right. You guys ready for a quick video? Yes, you are. I'm going to answer for the group. All right. Oop, there it goes. There we go. All right, guys, so that gives you a quick, whoops, nope, we don't want to play again. Don't do that to me. There we go. So that gives us a quick glimpse into opportunities, which is one of the things we're going to be talking about today. Here is the instructions that we were talking about a minute for attending class. Still keep this browser open, one browser open to kwconnect.com. We might toss back and forth between that and this other one. So today we're going to go over the command dashboard, a little bit of our settings, contacts, and opportunities. This is beginner steps. Real quick, I want to give you an overview of the three because that can get confusing. So Connect, kwconnect.com, will eventually replace mykw.kw.com. So it's going to be like our internet. It's how we communicate with each other internally. It's how we communicate with corporate, how we get training, resources. It'll have your calendar, as we've already discussed, and it will have a lot of other features to it. It's like mykw.kw.com supercharged. It got a facelift. Then we have Command, and Command a lot of people think of it as a CRM, but it's so much more as your CRM. Yes, it's replacing Edge, but it is replacing a lot more. Again, this is like Edge on crack. Sorry, probably shouldn't say that. But it's a complete platform that runs your business. All right, and Kelly and Command talk to each other. They're like the same. It's just that Kelly is the mobile version of Command. So whatever you telling Kelly when you're out and about, it will go to Command and vice versa. And I love this quote: if you set Siri and Alexa down for the day and train them on the Millionaire Real Estate Agent, that's Kelly. And it's continuing to learn. It is our artificial intelligence. All right. So hopefully everybody kind of understands the three. So here's what I was saying about it being a platform. Command as a whole is going to be able to do so much more than just be a CRM. I love this visual. So if you look at designs, you'll be able to design business cards, flyers, postcards, door hangers. So this is going to replace like your Canva. If I start going too fast, someone holler at me, and please feel free to ask questions. Then we have insights is like Yelp. Opportunities is going to be your dot loop. So you can see how it's going to do everything. Hopefully saving us time and money. Be your leverage. So again, this is what we're going to go over today, and I'll post this later. We're going to add a contact, and we're going to create an opportunity. Real easy. So the next browser we're going to open up is agent.kw.com. Does everybody see this right here? Whoops. Go back. Okay, agent.kw.com. And I'm going to switch my screen so that I can, where'd my cursor go? Be with you. Nope, come this way. There we go. All right. And share, we're going to go to here. Okay, now you should be seeing my Command dashboard. All right. Can everyone log into Command okay? Has everyone logged in? I should show you mine.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you mine real quick because I'm used to working in mine. Log out. We'll log in as myself. Hopefully I got my password right. Yeah. Okay, so your dashboard may have looked more like Jake's. Mine looks like this. This is what happens when you set up smart plans and then you don't do the tasks. You have past due tasks right here. The other thing that I really like about this dashboard is that it gives you updates. So as you get more familiar with Command and Connect and you start playing in here and you see what it can do, this will mean a lot more to you. When you start seeing what the updates are, it's like a quick sheet to all the new stuff. So we've got your profile and some buttons up here, profile, settings. Those are the only two we're going to focus on right now. And then on this side, you have all these little icons. If you click the KW red button, it opens this up, and now you can see what they all mean. So I need to look at my PowerPoint here and see where I'm, whoops, bear with me. I need to know what I'm doing next. Oh, now I lost the whole thing. Okay. I think we're going to do, okay, now you should be seeing it. Okay. All right, connect DocuSign. Okay, that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to add a context. All right. See, the PowerPoint's for me, not so much for you. If I don't have something, that's why I need scripts, or I'll get real off topic. Okay, let's do one, share. I think I finally got this. Okay, we're gonna come up here to settings. So you see your little name. You probably don't have a picture yet. That's okay. That's gonna be part of your homework. Yes, there's homework. If you click this arrow, settings comes down. Click on settings. Now try not to get overwhelmed. Right now we're going to do DocuSign. So scroll down to where you see DocuSign. It might be in a different spot than where you see mine. Does everybody see DocuSign? Somebody holler no if you need me to wait.
Your video?
No. Yes.
Okay. Once you see the DocuSign area, go ahead and click the green button that says connect. It probably looks like down here. It looks like this. And this is going to be 3 steps. You're going to click connect account. Then you're going to receive an email from DocuSign. And in that, it'll ask you to confirm your email. So you'll click that link. And then you're going to come back to this area and click authorize. So it's 3 steps. Click connect. You'll get an email. Click the link there. And then you're going to click authorize. I'll give you all a minute to do that. If does anybody have any questions so far? Okay.
Dana,
Yes, ma'am.
do we just make up a new password for DocuSign or use our KW one? What do you suggest?
Did it not have one already populate?
Well, it said, I hadn't registered, so it said invites you to join their account, and I said accept, and then it asked me to set up a password, so I was just curious.
Then
Is
set
that
up a
another
password.
test?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
and
just
set
put,
that.
okay.
Some of the other things while you all are working through that, I'll just show you what else is in settings. So if you come over here to command settings, we're going to talk about contacts today, and I'm going to have you manually put in a contact, and I recommend you do maybe 2 to 5 manually before you decide to import your whole database. If you do happen to import your database and it goes dramatically wrong, that's okay. Right here on the left where it says database, if you pull down that menu, there's a database wipe. So you can just wipe it and start over until you get it the way you want it. If you have issues, just you can come see me anytime. I'm happy to help you with that. Later, as part of your homework, and you're going to hear me say this a few times, there's also your marketing profile. That's going to be part of your homework as well. To just go through that, it's very simple, step by step. You're going to put in your picture and some other things so that it will auto-populate designs, which is like your Canva, where you're going to make flyers and postcards and things like that. It'll also auto-populate any campaigns that you do, drip campaigns, your smart plans is what that is called, and landing pages. And we're not going to go through all of that today. It's a little too heavy, but just know that marketing profile and this DocuSign, those are 2 of the things that I want you to have set up. Okay, let's move on. So you can always go home by clicking the little house. Okay, and then right below it, again, we can click this red KW, and that will show us what all of these icons mean. We're going to go to contacts. Right now, if you have any listings, I want you to go ahead and add them in, not right this moment, but this week. Add your listings in, your people as contacts first, and then we can talk about importing and whatnot. So to add a contact, there's this green button right here, and you'll see kind of a similar thread. Anytime you have an action that you can take, it's going to be a green button somewhere in the corner. So we'll add contact, and again, stop me if you have a question. Where'd my cursor go? There it is. Okay. I heard a sigh. What's up?
Oh, okay, I'm over there with the categories.
Over there with the categories.
Did I go to the wrong place?
Let's do this. Let's go home. Always click home.
I guess so.
Okay.
I think I went too far. Hang on, I'll go back to settings. Okay. All right, so I'm back. I'm back with the red button.
Okay. And are you looking at my screen that has the red button?
No, I'm just on the phone looking at my desktop.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure I'm on the right, that you all are seeing the right screen. Okay.
So now that I'm back with the red button, where do you want me to go to contact?
Yes. Contacts.
Okay. I think I was in Marketplace.
Oh, okay. So now you should see contacts, and up in the right-hand corner, it says import, which we're not going to worry about right now. We're going to add contacts. So click the green button with the plus sign.
Okay.
And then we'll just go through and add a contact.
Barney Rebel.
You can add a contact with just the name. It would be best if you had the phone number, email, and address. I know a lot of our databases are missing 1, 2, or 3 of these pieces of information. It's a great time to call your SOI and just fill in the missing holes, because the more complete you have your database, the more you're really going to be able to use command for everything that it does, especially the addresses, because of the market snapshots it sends out. So really try your best to get the personal email, phone number, and mailing address. Again, it's a great way to just reach out and talk to your database. So I would put all that in. I can add a tag. So I could say he's an agent with us if I wanted to ever do marketing with just agents. They did this so that you can see like the bare minimum, so it's not overwhelming. It's a very simple view whenever you bring something up, right? Email, phone number. If you click this button right below that says add more information, there's a bunch more that you can add. So additional contact information, you can add a preferred method of contact, you can add a secondary email, a secondary phone. This is where you put the address. Social profiles, I love that they put this in here. You can add the link for their social profiles, and when you're in their contact, if you're used to communicating to someone by Facebook messaging, you just click the Facebook icon in their contact, and it'll take you straight to their Facebook, which I love, or Instagram, or whatever else you're used to contacting them with. Or if you want to stop them to see if they're out of town and that's why they're not returning any of your phone calls, we can do that too. All right, about. So here's where we put in their birthday, home anniversary. This is the question I get every single time of how to handle spouses. You're going to have 2 separate contacts, one for the husband, one for the wife, and then you'll link them as spouse. They will be 2 separate contacts, but you'll have them linked. Sales pipeline, if they're, actually, we're not going to go through that just yet. So I'm trying to keep this not overwhelming because it is a lot, especially if you're looking at command for the first time. So I'm trying to keep it real simple, just adding a contact, which I want you to do your listings first. And then if you have anything else under contract, you can put those in as well. And then we can worry about importing your whole database later. So once you've entered everything that you want to enter with that contact, you can click Create down here at the bottom. And then let's see where he showed up. He's in here a lot. I use him a lot. But here he is right here as agent.
Barney Rebel.
Yeah. If I am on Kelly, I can tell her to add Fred Flintstone as a contact. And I could immediately come to command and see him in my contacts. And the system will tag it as Kelly. It's that quick. When you try to play around with that later on the Kelly, add somebody as a contact so that you can see what will come up. You don't want to be playing with this the first time you're in front of someone. You need to look like you know what you're doing when you actually do a live person for the first time. So play around with Kelly. Try adding some contacts and additional information. Are we good on contacts?
Yes.
Yes.
We have any questions so far? Okay. All right. So now we're going to move on. We're going to create an opportunity, and I'll explain what opportunities are. Oh, wait. I got to check my PowerPoint, guys. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm not getting this lost. Screen 2. Share. Okay, good. So add a contact. We did that. Okay. So let's talk about opportunities for a minute and what that is. Opportunities is an application within Command that replaces the traditional CRM databases. It tracks your transaction from lead to close. You can manage offers, all your documents, so you can kind of think of it as like your new dot loop, but it's way more. So dot loop, for the sake of understanding what we are switching to, will be housed within here. It's going to be DocuSign. That's why I had you sign up for DocuSign. So DocuSign will be the new software that just electronically sends forms and your signatures. And it's going to be within opportunities. It also breaks down their transactions into 4 phases, which is what the video we kind of watched in the beginning. It showed you a little bit how cultivate and under contract and all of those came to be. I like to think of them as buckets, because once you go into one, it has more stages or buckets. And once you create an opportunity, that single record tracks everything related to that transaction. And it's very user-friendly. It's drag and drop. So opportunities. We're going to go back to our console and go down to where they're shaking hands. Opportunities. Remember, you can always click this red button until you learn what the pictures are. Again, just to go over opportunities a little bit, it breaks down the transaction into 4 phases: appointment, active, under contract, and closed. And each stage is further divided, and those you can fully customize. So when they were developing Command, they went all across the country and interviewed thousands of agents to see how they ran their business. And they found one thing consistent across the board, and that was that no one runs their business the same. We are all very different. So this system was designed by agents for agents. However, it's also customizable to how you run your business, because we all do it a little bit differently. So you'll see as we go, I'll kind of point out things that you can customize, but a lot of that will be covered in level 2 classes if you want to come to any of those. And then we're going to go into landing pages and such in level 3 classes. Okay, so once we create an opportunity, we'll move it through the pipeline. As you can see, number 4 here, work with offers. That's going to fall under compliance and how we're going to handle all the new dot loop stuff. That is Marie Everett's Prep to Get Paid class. So it's, if you don't know Command, you have to have the class that you're in now before you can take that. And this would be the next step, the Prep to Get Paid class. You can find those in the KW Connect calendar. There's 2 this week and 1 next week. Oh, that's your homework. That's your homework. Okay. That's the end. All right, so let's go back to my screen here. Okay, is everyone looking at my command now? Okay. I'm gonna take those yes. Opportunities. Here we go. How's everybody feeling so far?
Good.
Good. Okay, so again, we have the recurring theme of the create opportunity up here in the right-hand corner. Click on create opportunity. You have to have them as a contact before you can create an opportunity. They have to be a contact before you create opportunity. I don't have a team. Actually, let me go back. We're not going to create one just yet. Let me explain what you're looking at. That might be helpful. Has anyone seen this already?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good. So we have our listings right here and our buyers right here. And these are the phases that they were talking about. Cultivate, appointment, active, oh, they added one, under contract, and closed. You can also click this view right here at the top, all opportunities. If you don't want to view the timeline, you can view them as a list and sort them based on all of these. Also tells you what kind of money is hanging out waiting for you to collect. I wish that this was all true. As you saw, I have a lot of Barney Rubbles and I do a lot of things for class. There's a couple of them in here that are real, but I wish all of them were. All right, if I go back to me, now I can look at my pipeline. So let's take a look at one of these. Let's go into Buyers Cultivate. So under the Cultivate, we've got 3, Watch, Nurture, and Hot. You'll be able to customize these. You can click edit stages. I'm not going to go in that in detail today. We're just touching on the surface here. Appointment, you can drag them from scheduling to scheduled to kept. Active, they're searching, you're showing them properties, or we're in negotiations. Under contract, so this is an example of 2 people that are in escrow. See the little hand? I can just drag and drop them through the stages. If we fell out of escrow and went back to, well, never mind. That's too far, Dana, too far. If he went to close, I could just drag and drop him right here. See how he disappeared? And now he's over here. If you click the 3 dots, you can say details. Now these are kind of hard to find unless you're used to looking at them. So see these little pencils? And as I roll over them, they highlight. That's how you edit. So if you're ever trying to figure out how to change something, try to remember to look for the little pencil, because that's where you'll be able to do it. If I click that, then it opens it up, and this is where I can put all my info. Marie is going to cover all of this with you guys, and this will be how you get paid, and this will be where your dot loop is housed. So we're not going to go into that right now. I added, what did I add? Yeah, I think I added ORW because you can put checklists in them. If I move this to inspections, now it pulled up my checklist that I have associated with inspections. Is that cool, guys?
Yeah, that is really neat.
Amazing, right? Especially if you have a TC or someone who is scheduling for you Instead of trying to connect with them, you can come right in here and go, oh, they already scheduled all of these, or oh, they're already done. What's really nice is when the consumer app comes out, it will have the ability to update your clients through the app based on what you do here. That like blew my mind. We are so busy, as you know, appraisal comes in and you're thinking, I've got to call them and tell them we got the appraisal, everything's good, and you just keep getting interrupted. And then 2 days pass and you're like, oh my gosh, now they're asking about if the appraisal happened. So the fact that this will notify them and they can look and see where their process is, doesn't mean that it eliminates all communication with them, but it definitely helps you look more professional. Does this set us apart from everybody else? I think so, right? Do you know of any other agents that have this? All right. I'm just real excited, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back to opportunities. I was thinking. Let's go to listings, since that's what you're going to be doing first if you have listings right now. So cultivate is going to be similar. Appointment, scheduling, scheduled, capped, see how we just move them through. Active, boom, boom, boom. So when you're creating your opportunity for your listings that you have currently, and you hit create opportunity, and let's say, we'll use Barney again. You can change this opportunity name to whatever you want. It just automatically puts this in, but you can say, you can name it the address. This custom tag area is different than the tag you would assign to them as your contact. So as your contact, you might have things like SOI, met at the golf tournament, or is a golfer, or, you know, whatever, fill in the blank, you know what tags you use. This is going to be like, this house has a pool. Maybe I have a, maybe. When I have a ton of transactions, and then I have a buyer come along that wants a house with a pool, now I can look at all my listings first and see what is there. Or luxury, or anything else that you dream up that you want to put in. This is, again, all about you and how you run your business. When we go through the 9 steps to transition your business to Command, it's a lot of analyzing where you currently are and how to make that fit into Command and taking a good look at your current systems. And you guys are right, we're coming into the 4th quarter, so now we're all looking at 2020. This is like a supercharged systems upgrade for your business to really put you at a higher level for 2020. Okay, I don't know the estimated closing date because it's not under contract yet. I do know the listing price because we've already put it on. Oops, not, well, yeah, why not? We'll make it $5 million. Okay, 3% commission rate. So when you're adding this in, you don't have to start it right from the beginning. Just add it where it currently is. If it's active and already on the market, and it's already has showings, go ahead and put it into showing. If it's active and you're still trying to get it ready to go live, or it's waiting on painting or some other repairs, I think I created that stage. So you can, you know, figure out what stages that you want first, and then you can create opportunity. Now it's in here, and you can see right up here this little blue area. If you want to get back to where you were, that's where you go. So now look at my potential income went up to 180,000 almost, because I had that $5 million house there. So it will decide, let's see, I think that, how do I get this up? Okay. Potential income, they're getting that number from everything that's in here. Probable income is the stuff that's down here further, because these are probably most likely going to close. They have a higher probability of closing than this does down here in Cultivate. Does that make sense? And we can adjust. I'm trying not to get too deep, but see these percentages? That's where it's determining. That's how it's going to determine what these numbers are. And we can adjust that. So that's it, guys. Now you know how to do a contact and an opportunity. How do you feel?
Okay.
Did I lose? Okay, I guess.
Yeah. When are we? This is Tracy, though. Hi, Dana. How are you?
Hi, Tracy. Good. How are you?
Good. Got a little bit of cold over the weekend, but are we going to talk about, when are we going to talk about how to do, how to enter everybody in a team? Do you know?
No, I don't. What do you mean after everybody in a team?
Well, you know, we can log in to KW Command and each of our team members are in there. You know, we just check which one we're adding to or whatever.
Okay.
Can I add everything from there, or do I have to go back out, log them in, and add everybody separately?
Let's sit down and look at it.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow. Will you be in tomorrow?
Yeah, I was thinking of, well, it's just a Zoom tomorrow also, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to do a Q&A. Is that, can
Okay.
we come in? Yeah?
Yes, let's do it at the Q&A.
Is that a good time?
Yeah, or I
Okay.
can set up training just for teams.
Oh, yeah, that'd be really good.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe
I know Carrie's struggling too.
Okay, well, I'll do that.
Okay.
We'll do that in a separate training.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. So, if you're confused, what are you doing again? This is your homework. You're going to set up your marketing profile and your account information. You're going to load your contacts, at least those under contract or that are in listings. And then you're going to get familiar by poking around. The only way you're really going to learn this is if you actually get in and play around with it. Kelly, start using it. Again, try to get familiar with it before you're in front of someone. The two things you can try are add a contact and just say Kelly Snap. If you don't already know what a snap is, that's something you've got to see. It's super, super cool. Connect, set up your profile, follow me, and mark attending on all classes. So I'll show you in just a second where you follow me and why. Whoops. These are some additional resources for you. Answers.kw.com, ideas.kw.com, and how-to videos are in Connect as well. So if you have a question, just think answers, and if you have a suggestion, ideas. All right, let's come back over here. And let's do, what were we talking about? Oh, Connect, the follow me. Okay. So on Connect, if you go to the little magnifying glass up here, so we're back on kwconnect.com, magnifying glass, you have to click it to get the search bar open. Unclick, and click, and click. And then let's type in my name. And it's B-U-T-T-Z. And then click search. Now you
Like
should
Nambe. You know how Nambe is like very New Mexico. Like it was created here, it was built here, it's from here.
wait, who's top, Jackie?
But it's really nice.
Hold on.
What's going on? I'm
Jackie?
gonna go. I apparently am in this call and they're like calling me.
Okay, never mind.
Jackie?
I got it. All right. Just click follow,
Are we in Command or Connect,
connect,
Dana?
KW Connect.
Okay. And then when we get to Connect, what do you want us to hit the red button?
Let me go back. Okay, so this is what you see, right?
Oh, some of us can't see, so, I mean, what you're
Oh.
looking at, so
Sorry,
could
okay.
you be more specific?
There's a little magnifying glass up in the right-hand corner next to upload. If you click the magnifying glass, search bar opens up.
Hmm.
Are you on a desktop?
Yes.
Okay. So right-hand corner, you'll see where your picture goes. Then there's an upload button, and then right next to it is this little green magnifying glass. You have to click on the magnifying glass, not the upload button. And then you can type in my name, which is
Okay.
D-A-N-A-B-U-T as in Tom, T as in Tom, Z as in zebra. And then you click search. And if you give it a second and then scroll down, you should see me come up.
Yep.
And then there's a green button next to my name, or kind of on the right-hand side, that says follow.
Okay.
Click follow. Okay, this is where I'm going to be posting slides and videos and all the good stuff for you guys to follow along with. And it will notify you when I post something new. Sound good?
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right, I think we're done, guys. Do you have any questions?
Not that I can think of right now.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming. If you do think of anything, let me put my email up here again one more time. Or if you feel like you need some one-on-one time. Hold on. There it goes. Okay, so for appointments, it's the Dana KW Marketing .youcanbook.me. And then my email is kwmarketing239@gmail.com. All right, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dana.
All right, talk to you soon. Have a great Monday.
Okay, thanks, you too.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.